I recently redesigned the chicken laying boxes, which they use. The problem is they're breaking eggs. I don't know if it's because they're pecking them or if it's because they're just not careful. So I need to redesign these so that they can't do this anymore. The problem is that I redesigned this in late fall when they started slowing down laying eggs, and really didn't get a chance to test this too much. But what I'm finding is I'm losing 2 to 4 eggs a day just by being smashed. So the first thing I gotta do is clean this out. Bam! So the box is fairly big. It's 16 inches long by 9.5 on its widest and 8.25 on its shallow part. So it's a foot, 12.5 inches tall. What I'm thinking is to put a platform in here, since there's so much height, and have it roll down towards this area, which kind of has a curved spot, which should shoot the eggs down and under. And I need to make a tray that comes up right to the edge of here so that the egg falls in and rolls. And that's about 11 inches. So a plate about 11 inches by 8.5 should fit in there. I've got some old plywood paneling. It's about 1/2 inch thick at its thickest point. That should work fairly well. It's stable. It's not going to bend when they sit on it. Let's cut this up. Great. For the length, I think I'm going to go 12 inches. That gives me just enough room for the eggs to clear. So the board is 12 inches. I'm going to cut these under pieces at 11 inches. And then I will do a taper from 2 inches down to 2.5. That should give me enough roll from top to bottom and allow it to go down inside the bin. And then I'll cut the angle afterwards. Do the angle cut, which will start at 2 inches. And go to 2.5. Now it doesn't look like much, but 1/2 inch roll over a foot should be enough to roll the eggs down. Alright, next I'm just going to tack these onto the bottom. Alright, so let's test one of these out. And again, I want this to the back of the bin, and it should roll down the chute. Again, this isn't a surface is not level, but Oh, it works. And I got just enough room to fit the biggest egg I'll probably ever get. So now I just need a little soft cushion to put in the bottom. And for that I have some matting. This is actually oil spill mat, but it also works good for cushioning. And it's soft on one side. It's like a felt. Should be good enough. We'll use this. Cool. That board should be heavy enough and stuck in there enough that the padding's not going to move. She doesn't seem to mind. I'm going to take you out of your comfort. I'm going to put you in the other box. Sound good? She probably doesn't like it because there's no padding in there, but they're only laying eggs. Right? Alright. I'm going to first do this. So I tested it out for a day and I found out that the eggs are just a little bit too big. So I cut them back and I put a 45-degree angle on the bottom lip. Plus I found out that chickens really didn't like this hard surface to lay eggs on. I guess it was just too slippery for them. So I cut these little pieces and I'll be gluing those on top. Oh, luxurious. Big enough now. So I went out and got eggs this morning, and thank God we have 7 eggs. So we normally get about 7 eggs a day, and none of them were broke. So it seemed to work. What do you think? You like eggs? Thanks for coming. See you later.